Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays some Everwinter farm once again. It is episode 24 today and we have some tasks ahead of ourselves. We still need to catch more of those damned squid. And that's going to be a little bit tricky. Now, Feast the Winter Star. I've got the espresso ready for Harvey, which should be interesting because that will mean that Harvey will have a significant boost in relationship in the grand scheme of things, I think. Hopefully he will be able to provide some form of shiny presents for me. Now, have I got enough bait for all of my traps? I think I do. Think being the operative word here. I hope I do as well is the other operative word, because without that, then, not that I'm stuffed, it'll just be really annoying if I don't have quite enough. But hey, it's important, all the same. Okay, let's have a quick check and see. Right. I don't know if this orange ghee will be a good one for me to use. Maybe it will, I don't know. I couldn't say for certain. Let's have a quick check and see, shall we? That's nice, I guess. We're cutting down all the trees. And that's kind of an important bit here, is we're going to cut down all these trees. The extra wood will be helpful, because actually now that I feel like I'm actually at a decent level of wood, I might have to start burning some of it to make into charcoal, or coal really put it, because that might actually potentially, stress on the potentially here, give me some advantages. Because I could use that to then make more smoked fish, which is actually a viable use of it. I've been kind of hesitant to use as much coal because I'm feeling like actually I might need the coal a bit more to make more iron and gold, but actually right now it might be a good way of using it. But the trouble is wood is not that it's not renewable, because of course I can plant and get more, but it is an expensive resource to get my hands on. So yeah. Gonna have to give it a good try. Either way, we're going to just quickly water everything. That's going to be important. Once I've watered all of this, I'm gonna then maybe delve into the mines as a possibility, because I could always use a little bit more in the way of stone. It's never a bad thing in the grand scheme of things, but let's see if we can... Well, I want to try and water everything by the time... Well, by about midday. Midday would be a good time to actually organise stuff. But I think it's probably going to be the best plan, isn't it? How well can I organise my things by midday? Okay, so I've watered all of the crops down. Those crops there, at least. I need to eat some more Autumn's Bounty. This is the big problem is, again, I've said it in last week's episode, how much I need to save 10,000 G so that I can then purchase another sprinkler. The other thing I want to do is I want to take my money that I've got. I'm going to take the seaweed, the algae, and the stone. I'm going to go and visit Robin. And I'm going to go and buy another fish pond. Once I've done that, then I can go and sort out the stone for the quest that she's got for me, which is to mine 30 stone. Now, 30 stone isn't an astronomical amount, I don't feel. Shouldn't be too difficult to sort out. Now, let's just quickly water that strip there. So we've got about halfway through on the energy bar. That's not awful. We can deal with that. I think I'm just going to quickly put the other bits in here. I think I'm going to put the other... I didn't mean to put that there. That was annoying. That's fine, though. I'll live. Now, look at this. I've actually got a good chunk of that there. We'll pop all of the other miscellaneous away. So we've got a good chunk of wood there. Like nearly a stack of 900. So that's pretty good. Obviously, I could use more, because the more wood I get, the better will be for the ability to make charcoal. Oops, didn't mean to water the cat. It is just going to be the big problem of making sure that I get more tree fertilizer to grow the trees, to then cut them down, But again, they are going to grow slow. Oh, that's not good. The hopper's empty. That's not good. That means I'm going to have to go and visit Marnie. Ugh, because the grass doesn't grow during the winter either. Damn. Well, let's get some more milk from the cow. There we go. What little we can. And pop the mayonnaise in the to sell the mayonnaise. We're going to sell the cheese. And I also want to get my scythe out in a moment so I can start slicing down all of that lovely fibre when that's ready. Because with the fibre, we can use the fibre and stone to make tree fertilizer. What I think I should do is try and make an organised area that I'm going to use to grow trees and cut down. And if I can make an organised plot of land, that'll probably be for the better. Because if I've got some rationale behind the layout, I don't know if it'll be a good rationale, but it might be the best plan. Hopefully. Fingers crossed on that one. So, we're going to just quickly head over to Robin, as she is the most wonderful character in Stardew. I love Robin to bits, and I didn't even notice that crystal fruit there. I should probably go back and grab that. That'll be sensible, won't it? Right, so let's construct myself another fish pond. So this will mean I'll have 2 legendary fish producing me roe. And this will be probably one of the biggest money spinners that I'll actually viably have. Because it's been one of those things that when I've been playing with my friend on our joint farm, I did very much the same. I caught the 2 legendary fish. I actually caught 3 of them because I caught the angler. So yeah, I'm going to have to catch more. Once I catch more, then, well, we'll be in a good place. Because I can then get the legendary roe. That's very important. Now, it's a little bit annoying because I'm not actually getting every rock I break. It's not giving me stone, which is a little annoying. Not the end of the world, because I'm sure I can gather it. But from my understanding, each aged roe on its own will get me about 1,000. With the artisan perk, which adds like another 40%, it'll be about 1,400. Ooh, while I'm down here, let's see if I could get the dwarf scroll. Now, where do I need to be for the dwarf scroll? I think that's floor 80 and onwards, if memory serves. Because again, that's something that me and my friend have done on our recent farm, is getting the 4th scroll. But yeah, my stance is that I think the aged legendary roe is about 1,000 or 1,400 once you've got the artisan perk. That will be a decent amount, because if each of the fish produce maybe what? They produce roe every, what, 2 to 4 roe every couple of days? And then I pickle it, preserve it at least to make it aged roe. So that's going to be every few days. Each of them will produce between 2,000 to 4,000, because they give you between 2 and 4. So viably, they'll give me, maybe on a weekly basis, probably about between 4,000 and 8,000 for each few days. It seems like a reasonable amount, I think. I think they are going to be one of the biggest money spinners. I think in general, fish are going to be a big money spinner. I need to get some lava eels as well. But lava eels are quite valuable. I don't actually remember how much their roe is worth, so I'm going to have to look into that. But I think they are the most valuable non-legendary fish. Oh, I've leveled up my mining. And my combat. Or was it combat that leveled up there? Not sure. I'll have to check when I go to sleep. If it's both, that'd be great. If it's one, that's still great, because, hey, I'll happily take that. Now, I'm just going to fritter a little bit of time away while I'm down here, because I actually want to go and spend a bit of time fishing this evening. Because I also want to go and see if we can make... Oh, well, make some headway on the squid. But if we can get any more coral... because that's going to be kind of important. Because with coral, then I can make one of those bait machines. That's going to be the big thing here, is the bait machine. I don't actually know how much bait the bait machine actually makes. Is my inventory that full already? Crikey, it is, isn't it? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat this white algae. Nom nom nom. And I'm going to eat some salmon berries, because salmon berries, they're next to worthless anyway. Same with the blackberries. They're just not valuable. Yes, okay, I think I've got the bear's knowledge. So they are triple value, so they are a bit more valuable, but they're still a bit garbage in the grand scheme of overall value. Let's have a look. I need to organise this inventory. Goodness gracious, I'm having a look at what I've actually got at the moment. Right, well, let's break this. Oh, a ruby. Man, I'm going to have to chuck some more stuff away, aren't I? I'm going to chuck the slime away. I don't need that. And now, yes, fibre itself isn't as useful as it might have been previously. But I'm not going to sniff at the fibre, because fibre is going to be useful for making the tree fertilizer. So it does have its big bonus here. And I'm getting stone, which, of course, is also the other secondary component of the tree fertilizer. I guess maybe I'll scythe down the other fibrous growth that I can get. And if I scythe that down, then maybe I can use that, the amount of fibre I've got, and make some more tree fertilizer to organise the trees and kind of go from there. So I'm going to try and splat this slime and hope for the dwarf scroll number 4. And I'm going to kill this little guy down here. Maybe I'll go and get that gold as well, because gold is nice and helpful. Quite happy to have gold. And I think we should then escape for now. So we're going to go deposit all the gubbins that I don't need in my inventory to go and catch squid. Like this. Like, when am I ever going to need crayfish on the beach? I can't even remember the last time I ate crayfish. I've definitely eaten it. I think it was in one of these seafood salads, because there's something to be said about a good prawn Mary Rose. I do enjoy that. Now, Mary Rose is an interesting sauce, because it is essentially mayonnaise and ketchup. But seafood-like sauces in the UK are that mixture, whereas in America they seem to be a bit more just ketchup. There isn't the additional level. I mean, a good Mary Rose sauce is also made with brandy and some spices and a little bit of some other things as well. I need to actually look and see what actually makes it. But when I was a kid, we didn't get but purchase Mary Rose sauce. My mum would actually make it not from mayonnaise and ketchup, but from salad cream, which again, very, very English. Sauce things. It's got a little bit more tang to it. It's quite nice, actually. Also, lettuce and salad cream, that was a thing. Like a very basic, simple sandwich. Cheap, though. Very cheap. Right, let's just quickly hoe up these artifact spots. Ooh, some mystery boxes. That's going to be useful. I'm going to get Clint to crack open. Ah, excellent. There's some more coral. So with this, I will be able to make one of those bait-making machines. So let's see how well we do with catching stuff today. It's going to be questions on how well we do, really, isn't it? Okay, so we've caught ourselves a herring. Goody goody gumdrops. Not a whole herring. You know, the really... Oh, okay, that's actually useful. The sea jelly. That'll be useful to make another smoker. Because the smokers are going to be quite important. I guess, really, I'm probably going to make a few more smokers so I can smoke more fish now that I've kind of justified in my mind that it might not be a bad idea to try and turn wood into coal or charcoal. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's the same thing in this game. And try and then use that to possibly make more money. Now, is this... Oh, goodness, this fish is being a bit slippery. It's probably another albacore, though. So, not really the most viably useful, but hey. If it is a squid, that'd be really nice, because that'll be squid 2 out of 10, leaving me with 8 to catch. That's not much, though, is it? And I can't do much fishing tomorrow, being that tomorrow is the Feast of the Winter Star. It's going to mean that I have to catch all of these squid on Friday. Well, I need to be in town on Friday anyway, because I need to go and visit Crovus, so I can purchase from him the other iridium sprinkler, the weekly one that I can get. And that's 10k. That's the problem. That's 10,000 bloody G. That's so annoying. We'll live, we'll live. We'll get what we can. And let's just catch all of these. Oh, it's another herring. The tackle's out. We're out of bait. This is going to be a bit more of a struggle, isn't it? Oh, goodness, my energy's also low, and it's late in the day, so I'm going to probably have to head back to the farm shortly, because I don't really want to end up having to retreat and not have enough time in the day. Oh, another sea jelly. That's very nice. Didn't anticipate that. Very helpful, though. I haven't even sold a sea jelly. I don't even know, actually, how much they're worth. I should probably check and see that. Because sea jellies are probably worth, like, some amount of money. How much? I'm not sure. Okay, so this is going to be a pushing it fine. Okay, so we're going to catch this fish, whatever it is. Probably another herring. At least we got another chest, though. So that's nice. Oh, no, it's another halibut. And is that Jack... Oh, it's not. It's Jewels of the Sea. Ooh, I've forgotten what that actually does. I'm going to have to double check in but a moment. What does the Jewels of the Sea book do? Whereas that's going to be... I think it improves the treasure that you get. I don't think it makes them golden treasure chests, but I think it does improve the likelihood of finding something out of the chests. Or is it the one that gives you the row out of chests? If it is row out of chests, that'll be really interesting. Very helpful too, in fact. Because with that, we can pickle it and we can make extra money out of all of our catches. Fishing is probably going to be one of the most effective ways of making money in this playthrough. I'm still debating what the other ways I could try and make extra cash are. So, I do need to get more moss to make the deluxe worm bin, but I'm trying to figure out how even I can get moss. Bait maker, I need iron bars. Hang on, have I got any iron? I don't, but I do have plenty of copper, so I can transmute some iron bars. There we go. Now I'm going to make a bait maker. So let's slap that squid in and see what we can do with it and see how well it goes. I'm going to just smoke a couple of other fish. One of these halibut and maybe the albacore. There we go. That's good. Going to grab these. Right. Slap that there. I'm going to put the squid in. See how much bait I make out of it, because not every cast is guaranteed to be a squid. So that's the trade-off, really. Oh, 10! Oh, that's very useful. Right, well, it's time for bed, so let's quickly conk out and prepare for tomorrow with a Feast of the Winter Star. We got level 7 combat. That's really good. And 8 mining. Lovely. Righty, so we've managed to make the bin. That's kind of the important bit there. We've got the squid bait. That's the other important thing we can actually use here. So let's actually slap that on the fishing rod for now. I hope that we can get this to work. Hope is the operative word. Hope is indeed it. So today we need to hand over the triple shot espresso to Harvey. That's not too difficult to do. We can sort that out. That's no worries. We are on a Thursday, so we're running out of time for the end of the year. We do need to get that squid bunch caught by the end of the day. Now, what I do think is the squid bait isn't going to guarantee that you get squid. It's just going to increase the likelihood of squid. So actually, what I really think I should do is put another squid into the bait maker, just in case that we don't get any more squids. Ah, well. Now, where's my scythe? There it is. I need this. Because I need to scythe down some of this lovely fibre. Excellent stuff. Lovely. We definitely need more of that. Okay, we're going to grab some of that as well. Grab that. Get some more water. Now, I don't think I've actually got 13 bits of bait, do I? Well, no, I do just about have enough. I'm going to have to be careful. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of viable use there. Anyway, let's cut down some more of these trees quickly as well, because cutting down trees is important. Cut, chop, 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 chop. Very important stuff here. Feast of the Winter Star has begun in town. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in to visit the Feast of the Winter Star, of course, because the increase in friendship with Harvey is very important there. It'll make the Harvey will actually be probably one of the best friends that I've got on the farm. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Hey ho, who knows. Right, well, let's quickly water some more land before we go over. And hopefully we'll be able to get enough hay for the animals. Otherwise, we're going to have to go and visit Marnie again whenever she's actually available. And not screwing Lewis. She's so useful. These damn villagers and their social lives and sleeping with one another and being terrible. And here's me on my shack farm that is just... I'm full of grumpy. That's what it is. I'm just alone and miserable. Sounds like real life, actually. Right. Okay, so we've got ourselves another crystal fruit. That's good. Let's see if we can water this bit here. Water that bit. And grab that crystal fruit. We only got 5 squid bait out of that other squid, so that's a shame. Either way, it's still, we got some squid bait. And that's the important bit, is that we have some. Right. So let's go grab that. Oh, my inventory's full. Great. I'm going to put that in there. Put that in there. Hello, kitty cat. I know. You are an adorable kitty cat. It is fine. Okay, we're going to put that in there. And where's that espresso? Have I gone mad? No, I have. It's here. Thank goodness. Right. Dump everything else in here that we don't need. Okay, so let's go and head into town. We'll sort out this. I'm still debating about moss. I don't think it's viably available during the winter, which is the real big pickle that I've got right now. Okay, forget about my days and relax. I'll try, because I'm going to go and have to buy something from Pierre, aren't I? Meh? All pathetic, I don't care. Harvey, my good friend. I'm going to give you your gift of a triple shot espresso. It is me. Here you go. Have yourself a triple shot espresso, you lovely man. Ah, one of the children has been my gift giver this year. How helpful. What are you going to give me, Jasmine? Please be a tea set. Actually, no. Give me 30 moss. Go on, Jazz. What are you giving me? A rainbow shell. I mean, that's nice. It's cute. I can't go too far wrong with a rainbow shell. It's... oh, well, that's nice that you think you're glad that I moved here. That's sweet. How adorable. Right. Head back to the farm because there's literally nothing else for me to do here. Right. Head on back. Yes, yes, yes. I don't care. Right, here it is. 10 PM. So, we've got some time to sort out the animals. I'm going to sell all the miscellaneous that I don't need. And let's put the trash in here. And we've got a CD as well we can slap in there as well. Lovely. Right, so let's scythe down what little remains of the grass and see if we can get ourselves enough hay to feed the animals, because the animals do need to be fed. That's a concern of mine, as I'm sure you can imagine. Because if I can't feed the animals, then we're in trouble. It's one of the reasons why I'm not... well, I do want to have lots of animals, because they do seem like a viably sensible way of making money. But I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to sink a lot of my money into Marnie and buying more hay from her directly. Because the grass just doesn't grow. I was really hoping it would. But it doesn't look like that is going to be a sensible plan. Oh well. Well, more carrot seeds is nice. Oh, and we've got some more foraging skill. That's great. Okay, so I've got some cheese, and I'm going to quickly get some more milk from you. And we do have a little bit of hay. Actually, let's just hope that we can... I might just grab all the hay. Hang on. Okay, that is it. Yeah, so this is all of the hay that we have. Ooh, this is nerve-wracking all the same. Okay, well, let's check it out. Oh, we've got a dinosaur egg. Lovely. I'm going to turn that into... I turned it into dinosaur mayonnaise, didn't I? Oops. Oh, well, it happened. I wanted to incubate it. But that's probably for the better. So I'm going to have to visit Marnie's ranch tomorrow. I've got no choice in the matter there. That's fine. That's fine. So we're running out of energy. And tomorrow we will have to make a concerted effort to catch squid. Which isn't the worst thing to try to do of a day. But it is still a little, not really alarming. But that is the plan for the day, I think. Right, so let's chuck that in there. And quickly, we're going to chuck the crystal fruit in there. And let's go sell some things. And that is going to wrap up today's episode. So, hopefully you've enjoyed my second gift of the Feast of the Winter Star. We'll be trying furiously to try and make some... I don't know why I sold the milk. I'm going to have to turn that into cheese. I think I've got enough time to run there and pop it in. So yes, like I say, it is the end of today's episode. Hopefully I will catch you again for next week. Of course, please do like, share and subscribe. It does feed the algorithm, which I desperately, desperately need, because YouTube's algorithm is a bastard at the best of times, as I'm sure we all know. Oh dear, am I going to make it in time? And pickle some winter roots. I'm just about going to make it in time for bed. I'm not going to be able to sell this. But time for sleeps, and hopefully I'll catch you all again next week on the next episode. Ooh, level up on foraging. Lovely, a rain totem. I wonder if that'll work. We'll give it a good go, though. So, catch you next week.